Oh, where's my cable? Where's my cable? Right here. Sheesh. I'll leave this one in the car because of the... Okay. I should have done in the first place, but... Yeah, my way. Okay. She's such a bitch. Man, I wouldn't work with her either. Catherine, she did so much work. She did so much work, you know, and I helped her. I was helping her too. It's my, oh, not my stuff directly, but it's our stuff, you know. Like, sheesh. Some people, they just, yeah.
Overturned the 2020 election, which culminated in the attack on the Capitol on January 6th.
You'll never take back our country with weakness.
Sources tell ABC News that Trump never expected to be prosecuted for any of this, that he and his team believed special counsel Jack Smith would write a report instead. But then Sunday, the former president received that target letter from prosecutors, a sure sign an indictment is near. It's unclear what charges Trump could face, but sources tell ABC News that letter included references to 3 federal laws: conspiracy to defraud the U.S., witness tampering, which could involve obstruction, and, quote, deprivation of rights under color of law. That's when someone in authority uses their power to deny the constitutional rights of other Americans. The investigation has been sweeping. Smith's team interviewing election officials in at least 5 states, probing an alleged effort to install slates of fake electors, and interviewing the former president's closest aides for a window into his mindset in the weeks after he lost the election. They want to know, did Trump know he had lost the election, and was he illegally trying to overturn the results anyway? Witnesses like Cassidy Hutchinson, the top aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, have publicly testified that Trump knew.
Get out of here.
Said something to the effect of, I don't want people to know we lost, Mark. This is embarrassing. Figure it out. We need to figure it out. I don't want people to know that we lost.
The former president remains defiant.
It's a disgrace. If you say something about an election, they want to put you in jail for the rest of your life. It's a disgrace.
Oh boy.
Our thanks to Jonathan Carl for that. And we do want to get to a bit of breaking news from Auckland, New Zealand. A shooting at a construction site in the city's busy downtown has left 2 people dead and multiple others injured. Police say the shooter has been killed and describe the shooting as an isolated incident. Shootings are rare in New Zealand. The country banned semi-automatic weapons back in 2019. The incident happened as the Women's World Cup soccer tournament is set to get underway in Auckland later tonight. Colleagues and loved ones of detained Wall Street Journal journalist Evan Gershkovich are trying to raise awareness about his plight. A 24-hour marathon reading of Gershkovich's own writing will continue throughout the night. He has been detained nearly 4 months in Russia. Appeals of his arrest and requests for him to be released on bond have been denied by Russian courts. The Biden administration says that it is actively engaged in ongoing talks about a possible prisoner exchange. In Milwaukee, a mother and her boyfriend are charged with child neglect after her 2 sons, ages 7 and 9, were found running in the street naked and covered in bruises. Prosecutors say the boys had been locked up for years and broke a window to escape. Police describe the home as like something out of a horror movie. Here's Alex Perez.
Tonight, this mother facing criminal charges along with her boyfriend after police in Milwaukee say her 2 sons, ages 7 and 9, escaped a house of horrors where they were locked up for years.
Sounds like my neighbors be saying that the children might be in danger.
Neighbors calling 911 after spotting the brothers walking around naked and bloody, describing them like cavemen.
The look on their faces was pure bewilderment. I don't think they'd ever been outside before.
Police say the windows in their bedroom were boarded up, but they escaped through another window.
My sister noticed right away something was wrong. Their hair was just very unkempt, and then she realized they were naked, but they were bruised and had red marks.
Inside the home, police say they found the children living in filth in a terrible hoarding situation. The mother, 34-year-old Katie Koch, who claims she homeschooled the boys, is now charged with child neglect and false imprisonment.
Nice sag on
John
his underwear.
Like something out of a horror movie. These children were essentially confined
picture there. Alex Perez joins us now. And Alex, you're learning new details from court documents?
Yeah, Lindsay, according to those court documents, the mother's boyfriend told police the boys had not seen a doctor in at least 3 years. If convicted, both could face more than 40 years behind bars. Lindsay?
All right, Alex Perez for us. Thanks so much, Alex. Still much more to get to. Coming up, the global rise in misinformation. How the documentary While We Watched uncovers why one country's concept of truth is increasingly under threat. But next, a crackdown in Afghanistan as the Taliban orders dozens of shops to close. Beauticians and makeup artists are gathering to protest.
Watching America's #1 streaming news, ABC News Live. Breaking news, exclusives, live reporting across the globe. Keep streaming with ABC News Live.
Hey, this is Rachel at Utah's Hogle Zoo. Utah's Hogle Zoo is dedicated to conservation and protecting wildlife. With the support of animal lovers like you, Utah's Hogle Zoo has invested in wildlife conservation programs, such as constructing ranger stations in Uganda, outfitting orangutan research teams in Borneo, and securing critical boreal toad habitats right here in Utah. Learn more at hoglezoo.org/conservation. That's hoglezoo.org/conservation. Utah's Hogle Zoo.
We think your music should play nonstop. Ironically, we're stopping it to tell you that Southwest has
there
the
they
most
are.
nonstop flights in California. We also think changing your travel plans should be as easy as changing
there
sides.
they are.
That's why we don't charge you change or cancel fees. When you're ready to go, go with Mark. Look now at southwest.com. Based on total number of DOT published nonstop flights to and from California from the period from 2/1/2023 to 8/14/2023 compared to all other airlines as of 1/20/2023. No change fees, but fare difference may apply. Failure to cancel a reservation at least 10 minutes prior to scheduled departure may result in forfeited travel funds.
Why wait until November when Black Friday deals are going on now at Ashley? Because it's never too early to shop incredible deals for every room of your home. Shop doorbusters starting at just $2.99 and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60 months special financing. Visit your local Ashley store and experience Black Friday in July, only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval, no minimum purchase required, minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery required. See store for details.
Kelly Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling. It's the cash offer. It's the cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
Right now at Wendy's, when you buy either a Dave's single spicy chicken sandwich, medium frosty, or 10-piece nuggets, you can get another for just $1. Your dollar never tasted so good. So it's obvious what everyone will get, right?
Definitely not.
Spicy chicken sandwich,
Dave's single and a frosty.
Frosty and a frosty. Okay, who said frosty and a frosty? Pick your obvious choice. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's buy one, get one for $1.
Limited time only. Price participation may vary. U.S. money is valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be applied in a combo or any other offer.
Reporting from eastern Ukraine, I'm Tom Sufi-Burridge. Wherever the story is, we'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.
Welcome back. We're tracking several headlines around the world. Firefighting aircraft from Italy and France arrived in Greece today to help battle wildfires across the country. The fires have destroyed homes close to Athens and burned forests on the island and roads. A new heat wave is forecasted for the country, compounding the dangerous conditions. In Afghanistan, dozens of beauticians and makeup artists gathered in Kabul to protest the Taliban's order to close all beauty salons.
Ooh, nice
Women said the
tattoos.
closure
I
will
like
force them to
that.
lose an
Ooh,
important source of
nice
income for their
tattoos.
families. The beauty salon ban is the Taliban's latest curb on women's rights and freedoms after barring them from education, public spaces, and most forms of employment. Forces broke up today's peaceful protest with fire hoses and tasers. And a deadly bus crash in Peru, a long-distance bus traveling on the country's main highway, plunged more than 300 feet into a ravine. At least 12 passengers were killed and 15 were taken to a nearby hospital. Police are investigating what caused the bus driver to lose control. In the award-winning documentary While We Watch, filmmaker Vinay Shukla shines a spotlight on the alarming rise of misinformation while examining the threats faced by independent news reporting in India and beyond. At the heart of the film is veteran reporter Ravish Kumar, who navigates budget cuts, staff departures, and even death threats as he strives to uphold journalistic truth. Let's take a look.
हम लिख सकते हैं कि ये गलत हो रहा है, लेकिन आदमी इस तरह से बदल गया है, उस तक कैसे पहुंचेगी, मतलब क्या जरिया क्या है?
Joining us now is the director of the documentary and filmmaker Vinay Shukla and veteran reporter Ravish Kumar. Thank you both so much for joining us tonight. Vinay, let's start with you. What made you decide and inspired you to create a hard-hitting documentary about independent journalism in India and beyond being under attack?
I mean, I was very struck by one of Ravish's broadcasts. Very often you have news anchors, especially in popular culture, wherein they'll spend a lot of time telling their audiences that the audience is correct and we're here to serve the audience. On the contrary, Ravish on his broadcast was scolding the audiences and telling them to stop watching TV. With Ravish, I found a protagonist who was challenging the news while being very vulnerable himself. So I wanted to make a newsroom film about the cost of making news for those who are creating the news.
And Ravish, in the film, you're depicted as a veteran journalist who's trying to uphold these values of independence and accountability. I want to take another look.
न्यूज़ देखते हैं न्यूज़ में उसमें पब्लिक की समस्या दिखाई देती है नहीं हम लोग नहीं चाहिए हम दौड़ के थक गए हैं सर
Tell us about the challenges that you face on a daily basis in this attempt to try to get the facts out there.
It has become very challenging now. That's why.
Great. I don't want to work with that bitch.